Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to stop back at my channel. Alright, today's Thanksgiving. I have a little bit of extra time. I've already prepped all my food. My husband is sleeping because he worked last night. So I have a lot of time on my hands to do stuff. So I've been promising everybody that I am going to be doing the little gnome that I made. I'm going to be doing a tutorial. It's simple, it's so easy. I made this little guy. I love the size of this little guy. But I also made a bigger one like this. So see, he's so cute. And how I made his beard, well, let me just get started by the things that you'll need. Of course, you're gonna need some rice because that's what his body is filled with. You will need a white sock because this will be his full entire body. You're gonna need some cotton balls for his nose and a little piece of pantyhose. This is what his nose is made out of. So here's his nose. This is his body, which is a little white sock. And his beard. This beard I made out of the Dollar Tree eyelash trim, which is this. See how it is? I just lined it up, put hot glue across it. However, this time I was able to find some of the faux fur. So I'm going to be using this this time. Also, you're going to be needing some of these little clear rubber bands, or you can use some yarn. You're going to need some socks that will be for his hat and his body. You can either have matching socks or different types of socks. These ones I just happen to have matching socks. So for the beard, I was actually thinking, since I used the eyelash trim, you could use the faux fur as well, or I was actually thinking about one of these little chamois from the Dollar Tree because it does look kind of like a beard. Also, for the faux fur and the eyelash trim, you are going to need a piece of felt to glue the beard to. I am using a new glue. It is, let me see, it is this one. It's a cool temp one because I constantly burn myself and I'm getting tired of burning myself. So I have a cool temp one here. I also have my regular one here just in case I need it. Here are my, my glue sticks. So, and then you are going to need some, like at the top here, I have a button. I have a button here, and then just some little, you know, little trinket. This one is a snowflake I got from the Dollar Tree. The buttons, actually, I believe I got them at Hobby Lobby on clearance. You can use a little pom-pom at the bottom for his little hat. So, okay, so we are going to get started on making this. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to get started. Okay, and before we get started, I did forget that you will need one of these little foam cones for the hat. You can make it as big or as small as you want it. I'm actually going to make this one a little bit smaller, so I'm going to cut it right to about there. So I have to go do that, and then we will get started. So also I have, I'm going to need some string here. So I'm just going to cut myself off a little piece while I'm thinking of it. I got my little 2 rubber bands here, and I'm going to get I used 2 cotton balls. So I used 2 cotton balls, and then I try to find the piece of stocking that looks pretty good. So let me see. I will use this little piece here. My scissors just don't want to cut. These are crappy scissors. I don't even know what happened to my good scissors. Okay, so it's just a little piece like that. So what I do is I take and open it here. Open it. There's a whole bunch of noises going on in my house today. I had the printer going because I'm printing out a picture right now because I have another DIY to do. Alright, so I put my 2 little pieces of cotton in there. I just put my 2 little pieces of cotton in there. I wrap this around the cotton. I stretch it out as much as I can. Stretch this out. And I get it just like this. So I stretch it out like that, get it into like a little ball, and then I get my little rubber band and I place it around the ball, and I go around a few times just like that. And this is his little nose, and then what I do is I cut off the excess here. Okay, if you had better scissors, I'm going to go get my good scissors. Find my good scissors, so I got these. These are pretty good. So I cut it off as much as I can close to the end, okay? So that is the first part. That's all done. His nose is all done. I don't need this material anymore. The second thing I am going to do is I like the size of it, this one, because I'm going to be mailing out a smaller one to a friend of mine. So I don't want it really, really big and huge. So I forget how many inches I did this one. I just did like a little, let me do a little. These scissors are so horrible. So you want it like a triangle. You want your piece like a triangle. So what I did to make it like a triangle, because I want to keep the shape of that, is I took it and I folded it over and I just made it all even. I didn't measure anything. I'm terrible like that. I did not measure anything out. So please forgive me. I just go on the way things look. So, okay. So, pretty sure, yeah, that's about the right size. So, I don't want to waste a lot of this. This was $2.99 for this piece. I mean, you know, it was a lot of money. So, I hate to waste a lot of it, but... So I'm just going to go up, cut it. I'm going to cut it just a little bit bigger than my little piece here. So I'm going to go up, one more, and then over. Like I said, I am going to cut this a little bit bigger. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take it from the back. I'm going to take it from the back and just shape it. I'm going to keep these pieces because I'm sure I can use these little pieces for something. So what I have to do now is I have to go ahead and glue this on to the back of my felt. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun. I'm going to put the glue all over this. This is the piece. Okay. Take this, put it right there, glue it. Because I want to do this first, because when I get all done, I want to be able just to set everything up. So, yeah. And then you're going to actually put a little notch to go underneath there. You're going to put like a little, like a half, like a U shape. Just like that. Okay, so just like that. It's just gonna be like a little U shape so it can go under the nose. Okay, so now that part is done. Okay, so what you do, you get your white pair of socks. You take your white sock and you trim it right at the band, right where that band starts. Okay? You keep this because you can use it for a different project. Now what I do is I take a cup here and I put the sock inside the cup. I got this, I got that glue all over me, and then I got hair on me now. It's all over my shirt. All right. Okay, so with this, I really don't know how to measure. What did I do with that rubber band? There it is. Okay. I really don't know how to measure because I don't want that much. I want it to be a small little, gnome. So I don't want that much in there because this I'm actually mailing. So, all right, and you're gonna shake it down. I also heard that if you put a bay leaf in here, it'll keep the bugs away from your little gnome. All right, so you shake it down a little bit. I'm gonna try to see. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more in, just a tad bit more. You want to push some of that up in the middle. So this is what I'm going to do here. This is that little clear rubber band again. I'm going to take that and I'm going to twist it around the top. Okay. And then I take this and I cut it because I don't need that much. You don't need this big bulky thing on the top. So I am going to cut it, and these scissors really do stink. So I'm going to cut that as close as I can. Okay. All right. And I'm going to use this piece as the outfit for my little gnome. So that's going to go over top. You can actually take a piece of string and tie it around it, like to give them a waist. Okay. Okay, so you could give them like a little waist. Now it kind of looks like a snowman, but that's okay. So now I'm going to put his outfit on him, just like this, and he's going to be Christmassy. Now for this, I just want to make sure that this is going to stay on him. So I am going to hot glue in a couple little spots. And also with the top here, I want to hot glue that down too. Okay, because I want to make sure that it stays the way it's supposed to. All right, now you're going to pick where you want the nose. So I like this right here, so I'm going to put his nose, I think right here. I think right there would be nice. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of glue on here. And I'm going to glue that right down, smush it a little bit, so shape it into the nose if you could. Here you go. So You're shaping it into the nose. See? So you play with it while the glue is still a little bit warm. And then you look here and you're gonna hot glue your beard on there, okay? So okay, so you take them, I put them down a little bit, and then I make sure that it's going to be up enough there, and you just go in there, okay? Now with this cone, I cut that cone and I have it, I don't want a really big cone because like I said, this is a littler one. So I cut it, and what I did is I put a hole in the cone to cover this, okay? So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to fill this with the hot glue, and again, this is the cool temp glue, so I don't have to really worry, but I do put a lot of glue on here. And I like that his beard is hanging down on the ground a little bit. I think that's really cute. Okay. Okay, and with this sock, this one has stuff all over. I'm going to try to clean it off. This sock, this is going to be his hat. So I don't want all of these little things to stick out. So here. Okay, I just want to make sure that that is on. So in this, I'm going to turn it up like, you know, like a bait, you know, like a little ski hat. So I'm going to do that. Then you're going to open it up, and I want the heel to go in the back. So you're going to go over like that, just real quick. And you want this to go over, and you're going to hot glue it around the nose. So you're going to just hot glue it around the nose, okay? And you're going to make sure that in the back, because this is white, you don't want that really showing. So you're going to go and pull it down in the back as well. So you are going to hot glue all of this, okay? So I'm just looking to make sure everything is even before I start gluing. Okay, so I have enough glue. So I'm going to lay him down because I'm going to put this glue right next to his nose and across here. So I want to make sure that I get it around the nose. So you saw I put it right next to the nose. And while I'm here, to keep it all together, I'm going to actually put some in here. Okay, so that stays together. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I have it all around the nose. So it's slouched around his nose. And then again, to make sure that this stays, I'm going to just put a little dab inside of there. Okay. There you go. And see how it's hidden? Alright, so in the back now, because this came down a little bit, I'm going to put some in the back here. Some hot glue back here. And this will ensure that his hat won't go anywhere. Okay. And see, this is sticking out a little bit, so I'm glad that I checked, because now I'm going to put some more hot glue there. Okay. And he's turning out pretty cute. He's turning out pretty cute already. Alright, so here, and this is what I do too. For this, let me make sure his head's up. For this, I don't want this to be shown, so I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here in the back where the heel is. Just a little dab. This is a new glue gun, so it's not really working out as well as I would like it to. Then you could get this to slouch down a little more. And then I take this piece here, I take another clear rubber band, and I take the top. I take the top of this with the clear rubber band, and I gather it together at the top, and I put my clear rubber band just around it, really, just one time. It doesn't have to be a lot. Now you can have it either like that, or you could go like this a little bit over. I'm going to put a little more glue in the back here. I'm going to put a little more glue back there, hot glue. There you go. I think it turned out really, really cute. I'll put some more glue here. And now I did have some pom-poms. I have some red ones. So because this is white here, I have some red ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that. I'm going to glue a little bit more up at the top to make it a little bit pointier. I'm just going to put a little glue there. Go stick it at the end here. Just right on the end. That hair got everywhere, that faux hair. Okay, and so I'm going to take some of this glue here, some of the glue here. I'm going to put it right there, a nice big glob of it. And I'm going to bend this over, stick it right there. Okay, so it's going over. I'm going to hold it for a second. It's completely done now. So now what you want to do, you want to pick out your embellishments. So I got these. These are all different Christmas ones. There's big gems I could put on there. But I really like the button with the snowflake. So do the big button with the snowflake on it. And that's going to be his embellishment. And he is done. So I'm just going to put some hot glue in the middle. Going to put my little snowflake on there. Make sure it gets on there. Turn it around. And then I'm going to put some hot glue here. Take this, put it right in the middle of his hat. I really like the way it turned out. And there you go. Make sure no hair is in there. Okay, and he is all done. So how simple was that? They are so cute, these little guys. They're really, really cute. So I hope that you enjoyed this DIY. And again, everything came from the Dollar Tree. Even the rice came from the Dollar Tree, except for the little wooden button and the pantyhose. They didn't come from the Dollar Tree. This came from Hobby Lobby, the faux fur. Alright guys, so I'll leave a list of everything that you need in the description box, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and like I say, somehow, some way, I'll have an amazing day. You make your day amazing, and together, friends, we'll have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye everybody.